All right. When we last left our hero, King Graham, I almost called him Sir Graham because we played King's Quest 1 last time.
Sir Watts.
So when we last left our hero, Sir Watts Graham, he'd just seen the Batmobile come. By the way, when I edited that video, I put the Batman theme song at the end of the video, and it gave us a copyright claim. So we can't monetize that video and get the 0.02 cents that we would have otherwise gotten off of it.
No.
I know, it's pretty sad. But anyway, so here we are. So we've got to
A
get...
searing beam of blue light streams from the skull's eye socket and concentrates itself on the bat symbol above the cave entrance.
It's watching Batman. Beginning. So, just to recap, King Graham here is trying to save the woman of his dreams that he saw in a mirror. Our lovely troll queen, Valenice.
Ah, Valenice. The face that sunk 1,000 ships.
So he's got the first one, which is this birth gem. Now he needs to get the second air gem, which is like the growth gem, I think. So yeah, same bat time, same bat channel.
Wah, 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 wah.
How will King Graham get himself out of this one?
I don't know, French fried frog legs.
So here's the thing. So in order to get into this cave, which has Hagatha in it, which has a nightingale that we need to give to an antique shop owner so that she'll give us something. I don't remember.
The skull looks like it is designed to be pivoted on its stake. However, there appears to be something missing which prevents you from turning it.
Something missing.
It doesn't have a hinge, a flower, perhaps?
Yes.
A hammer. It probably is a hammer.
It is heavy.
Thanks.
Turns out.
Turns out the hammer is heavy.
Smashing this skull would be pointless.
Oh.
Stop smashing pumpkins. I mean the skull.
The pumpkins were earlier in the game.
As you attempt to place the birth gem into the skull, you discover that it does not fit properly. Instead, it juts out uselessly like a bulging eyeball.
Gross. So I appreciate the fact that the birth gem is not just a plot MacGuffin, and that you just keep in your inventory until the end of the game when you got to put them on pedestals or whatever, or in a rock face, I guess. But it actually has like another inventory use, which is kind of an unorthodox adventure game trope. Having the like trinkets that you collect to get to the... It'd be like the weird things you collect in Zelda games at the end of dungeons, actually, like, then you use them. Instead of just being, like, sitting in your inventory. So, good job,
AGD. Tap the birth gem with the mallet, hoping not to break it. It budges only slightly.
Break it.
You give it a harder hit.
But it just
moves a bit
fizzles.
more. You hold your breath and give the gem an almighty thwack. It pops into the skull.
Why did we have to take 20 minutes to be like, you hit it, and you had to hit it like 3 times?
We have to know all that
With the
backstory.
birth gem now firmly in place, you turn the leftmost
important
skull
for
so
immersion.
that it faces the bat symbol above the cave entrance.
When 2 people watch Batman,
the power of the
Batman
2 skulls
disappears.
combined has caused the bat symbol to disappear. You sense whatever danger it represented has now subsided.
With your sensing powers that you have.
Now Alfred is dead.
No.
Yes. Anyway, so...
The next King's Quest, how to make Catwoman cookies.
As you
That's
enter,
kind
you're
of true.
almost overwhelmed by the foul stench which molests your nostrils.
Molest your
It is
nostrils?
obviously
Gross!
coming from whatever
Stop molesting
Hagatha
my
is cooking
nostrils.
in that large cauldron
I ought
of
to
hers.
sue your pants
There are some
off.
things of interest on the other side of the cave, which you have no means of crossing over there safely at this time. A caged nightingale sits on the floor near the northern cave wall.
So how
The
do we
light
get
from
past...
outside barely penetrates the interior of this cave. So long as you keep your distance, Hagatha shouldn't notice you.
So how do we get past Agatha here? We can't sneak because this isn't Quest for Glory. We can throw a library card. I'm sorry, I have permission to be in here. I have my library card. What if I just sneak along the edge?
Pull out a gun.
Get this cloak.
You need to get
I'm right there, dork.
being as quiet as a mouse.
Aw.
You slide your hand inside the cloak to discover a deep pocket.
She says, hey!
Amongst sticky
Feel
and
it around in my
disgusting
pocket.
spell ingredients. You find a tiny silver key and a peculiar golden ring-shaped device.
It's a Stargate. I mean, it's
It's a ring.
it's a you're not close enough. It's
This odd circular device intrigues you. It depicts several different
Wait a
symbols
second.
around
This
its
is just
outer rim.
the stones from
sun,
Indiana Jones
a
and the Fate of
mountain range,
Atlantis.
A drop of water, and a cloud.
If you understand that reference, You are an adventure game aficionado, or an Indiana Jones aficionado.
Or you're in Crab Central.
Or you're a ribcage in Crab Central. So anyway, can I just take this cloak?
The fluid of blood with bone
She's
and flesh.
casting something. I think you're supposed to cover this thing up.
Twill make my complexion young and fresh.
She's casting a spell.
You silently
hammer time.
That would undoubtedly create a loud noise and attract the unwanted attention of...
So the cage is chained to the wall. We need to get rid of the chains. Here's the thing about this King's Quest II remake, is I've passed it a couple times, but it's been a very long time, and I didn't, like, memorize it when I was 5.
You should memorize it when you were a baby.
That's a drink. Sorry, those have been, the Super Mario videos have been posting recently, so I've got that drinking game on my brain.
Yeah.
Maybe this key will unlock the chain.
You slide the
Maybe there's some
silver
in this
key
file.
into the lock. It fits. You turn it silently, and the
Inducing
chain
time.
falls to the ground.
Hit Agatha! Smash her with a hammer!
Without making
just
a
watched that
sound,
today.
You take the nightingale into your possession.
Alright, well,
All I need is a sweet nightingale.
if only I could look more than 5 feet over there to get to night. Oh, it's gone. If she was looking right at it.
You strike the skull with all your strength, and it shatters easily. The birth gem clatters to the ground, along with a multitude of bone
So
fragments.
basically, the solution to the puzzle of get out of Hagatha's place with the nightingale is just walk around, you know. Just walk around her.
You know.
We don't have to do any subterfuge, we just kind of walked. Good job, Hagatha. You
Hey.
suck. What?
Maybe sometimes it's just the simplest answers.
Well, let's go give the nightingale to what's her face. Hey,
Oh,
which
yeah.
way's the town again? I forgot.
Town! Town!
Town hall.
Am I not merciful?
Oh, we've already done that one.
Oh, right.
That was the Sharky dude.
Hey, you Sharky.
We couldn't smash Hagatha with a hammer because then Hagatha would. Hey, I just noticed that the K over the town, the gate here is like the King's Quest symbol.
No,
It's the
you're
K
right.
and the Q.
You're right.
This is the King's Quest town. Kolima. E. Because I can't wait to eat that monkey.
Hey, you copied
Anyway,
my line.
here's your nightingale.
You offer the nightingale to Angelina.
But
The
it just
sheer
fizzles
elation
and
on her
dies.
No,
face
stop.
almost makes the whole risk worth the while.
Angelina Jolie
She
loves her
snatches it
nightingale.
from you and proceeds to fuss over the bird. You wait for a moment, but it seems she no longer notices you.
Oh, who's a cutie baby?
If you don't mind about the lamp you promised me in trade for the nightingale?
Hold your
The
horses.
shopkeeper looks up at you vaguely.
Hold your horses.
She gradually remembers that there is another being in her world.
What is she doing with that
Yes.
bird?
Oh, yes, take it. You'll have no beginning of use with it.
Don't you mean no end of use?
I mean a
Of
bad
course.
pun.
Whatever you say, dear.
I think that Dragon on the Wall is
You
a
hear
Quest for
Angelina
Glory
muttering
reference, Sir
cheerfully
Watts.
to herself as
Because
she
it looks
exits.
remarkably like.
Finally, I have the final ingredient for that marvelous youth potion.
Oh,
I'm going to beat you to the punch, my dear Hagatha. Serves
I'm
you
gonna
right
beat
for
you to
hoarding
death
a
with
sweet,
punches.
No.
juicy thing to yourself.
See, she can't wait to eat that
You feel
monkey.
a nauseous tinge in your stomach. Well, at least the lamp is now yours.
See, so that's the twist they put into the remake is that the antique shop owner wants the nightingale for the same reason that Hagatha does, which is to make a youth potion. So everyone's a jerk in this game, apparently.
You take the
just
old
wait till you meet
lamp.
the priest.
Right. Should we rob the lamp? Anyways, I was saying the Dragon on the Wall looks like the cover of Quest for Glory 5, basically. Rub, rub, rub,
You rub the lamp and wait
we go.
expectantly.
Is that what you
But
say when you're
nothing
rubbing the lamp?
Rub, rub,
rub,
rub,
rub,
About
rub,
to give
rub.
it another try.
There's the
when
rub.
A small puff of smoke appears at the end of the spout. It clears,
Revealing Ziggy's head. Nobody gets that.
a note.
What?
As you remove it, the lamp disappears. You read the scroll.
To the unlucky fool who bought this lamp. As you may have gathered, this lamp is no longer contains a famous genie, or fabulous genie. As my former master...
No, it's a less famous genie.
it's
Like, hey, you know, get around. I don't get much work these days.
yeah, it's not Robin Williams, it's Dan Castellaneta.
Only semi-famous.
Excuse me. My former master, praise him in his greatness, has released me with his final wish. However, as a consolation, please be advised of the following. The shopkeeper is not to be trusted. She dabbles in the black arts and keeps rather distasteful company. May these words reveal what lies beneath, and may your findings... I'm turning into
Vincent Price.
Your findings lead you to a higher position in life. So hard like a stone and white like the snow stands silent the man who guards what's below. May you forever know the beauty of freedom. Signed, Nibor Simawil, which is an anagram of Robin Williams. Genie.
Oh. What's an anagram of Dan Castellaneta? Figure that out, chat. I said chat.
All right, chat. Get us a good anagram of Dan Castellaneta. That would be a genie name. Anyway, so...
Look in your direction.
Say come on for hope, guys. Say come on for hope, guys. Everybody to the limit. Everybody to the limit. Everybody come on for hope, guys. Say come on for hope, guys. Say come on for hope, guys. Everybody to the limit. Who's that? It's to the limit. Everybody come on for hope, guys.
Rub the lamp. Rub the lamp, not the rat. Rub the lamp, not the rat.
And a note
Hop.
as you remove it.
Okay, so we're back to Nibor Simawil, thanks to technical difficulties.
All right, Sir Watts. Dan Castellaneta, anagram for a genie's name.
For a genie's name. Also, we might get random sounds from outside since the window's now open to cool us down, because I just heard a car honk. We'll see if anything gets picked up by microphones. Anyway, so we're back to where we were. Let's save the game before the computer crashes again. Hopefully it will not. But it said something play with this guy for some reason.
You examine the statue up close.
I'm not sure why we need to.
Why is it a statue of George Washington? Oh, I can see how that guy kind of has a Napoleon hat.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Right.
The one outside.
You flick the latch.
Ooh, a trap door.
Trap door
Here's one. Dan Castellaneta, anagram, detest anal canal. That's right.
A genie's name.
behind you.
It's a genie who really doesn't like his colon.
Need to put a lot more apostrophes into it.
All right.
There is a soft pile of down and
There's a
dust.
soft pile of down and dust. I'm not sure why we're down
Massive
here.
jewelry and
For the dust.
chains have been dumped into boxes. You have neither the time.
Well, I don't want jewelry. Ooh, there's a magic carpet. I'll just get that.
As you pick up the carpet,
a magic
you notice a small label which reads, "Property of Al Den."
Ow.
There might be a faded letter or two in there, but you cannot be sure.
Faded letter
Yeah.
is X.
Above
No,
you,
it's
from
P&A,
the
it's
back room,
Paladin.
you discern Angelina's
What's that?
voice.
You know.
Uh-oh.
I did it! I did it. The youth potion is finally finished. All I need to do now is drink it.
Do it then! Just stop talking about it. Stop monologuing.
Angelina,
Uh-oh.
calm yourself, you scurvy wench.
Scurvy wench.
Jar.
My dear! What an unexpected surprise.
Don't you play the fool with me. I know you stole it.
I had a camera.
Stole? Really, I do not know.
Silence. For your lies and deceit, there can be only one consequence.
3 years of community
No,
service.
Please. I can explain.
I said silence. Oh, and one more thing.
Is this your card?
Your invitation
Oh,
to
and
join
one
us
more
is revoked.
Oh,
What is this?
a hole?
The youth potion at last.
Now I'll be a young, hideous woman.
Oh no.
You or the witch?
Oh no, it fell.
Now what was that spell for removing floorboards?
Create a hammer?
I shall have to go back and look it up.
Rivelo floorboardium. I don't know.
Phlebotinum.
Detest anal canal. That's the magic word.
Now make a
Fish around
limerick.
in the pile of down and successfully
that.
retrieve the youth potion.
Now I've got youth potion. What am I going to do with it? Like, if I drink it, I'll just turn into 1984 Graham. Actually, that'd be kind of funny. I think he just turns into a baby, though. I'll show you.
Curious as to whether the youth potion lives up to its name, you drink every last drop of the blue.
Let's see what happens. Ah, my baby. With a cross? What the?
Planning to start your life over.
Why does he have a cross?
Unfortunately, your
It's a
fair maiden
pacifier,
won't be around
dingus.
by the time you become.
Why is he
interested
holding
in
a
women
pacifier in
again.
his hand like this?
Because he's a king.
I'm
He didn't have a scepter, but he was getting ready for it.
the king, baby. Wah, wah.
I want my fly, dad.
The kingliest of pinkies. You could call it a kinky.
You could.
Planet. Anyway, so I guess
You flick the latch.
if the antiques owner shop is now dead, does that mean we can steal all of her stuff?
There are no. You suspect the reason why the
Yeah.
place.
Nah, it's not gonna let me take anything.
Place.
It's gonna let me go back here. Now she's dead. No, the pathfinding
You
doesn't
have
even
no-
let us walk behind the counter. So, never mind, game. I guess we'll just leave
And die.
and die. No, but we got the magic carpet. So in the original game, you wish on the lamp, you get a carpet, a sword, and a bridle. Well, we didn't get a bridle, and we didn't get a sword. I guess we already have a sword, so that's cool. But we didn't get. We did get the carpet. We didn't get the bridle, though, so I'm not sure what we're going to do. I don't remember this part of the game very well.
Oh, man, folks. We're going to be here forever.
But we're going to carpet it up.
You unroll the magic
Fuzzball.
carpet, lay it on the ground, and sit on it. The carpet
Fonzie.
begins to rise skyward.
What?
Sit on it, Fonzie.
Oh.
As you ascend higher, you realize that the carpet is beyond your control. It glides through the air on a seemingly predetermined course.
It's a roller carpet. Roller coaster carpet. New ride. Never mind.
Wow.
The sky is
The player,
splendid
folks.
during the height of the day.
Let's give them all a
Look,
big hand
I'm
for
high
trying.
on cooling fumes right now because we sprayed some air into the computer to stop it from crashing. And I think it's still in the room. So we'll see what happens. I might just drop dead in the middle of this stream.
Yeah, we can only hope.
Two large boulders are back.
Two large boulders standing on the cliff. One fell off and
Broke his hip.
So I don't know how to deal with a snake now.
A snake blocks your path to the east.
Look
It
out,
appears to be
Crab!
about 10 feet long and is coiled up, ready to strike.
It demands higher living wages. Okay, so I could kill the snake with the sword. I think was I supposed to get a bridle somewhere? I'm not sure.
Do the game right.
What if I just walk into it? This seems like the right solution. Just walk by it, right?
The snake lashes out.
What a surprise!
Your history.
Oh.
Dying for a drink grab. Or we could just kill it.
You could simply kill the snake, but something about its presence up here is a little strange.
Snakes don't live on cliffs. That's just silly.
Oh, pig
I'll
horse.
bash it with a hammer.
You could simply kill.
Oh, fine.
You know, you could simply kill that thing.
You know, what a snake needs is a library card.
The snake does not care about your possessions.
I don't. Yes.
Well, thanks,
The
Moldy
snake.
Wart.
What?
Thanks, Moldy Wart.
The snake.
Oh, fine. Doesn't care about a picket.
The snake.
Do I give a snake a youth
Wait,
potion?
what does the snake care? I want to hear about the
The
snake.
snake does not care about your possessions.
What is the snake? No.
He's hidey.
What?
What does the snake know? That's what I.
Hattie,
The snake.
oh.
Flower.
The snake.
No, that's a skunk.
Look, I literally forget what to. Oh, I see.
You
It's
dangle the shimmering opal in
What?
front of the snake. It soon falls hypnotized in typical snake fashion.
adventure games, everybody. The nonsensicalist of solutions is obviously the correct one.
You should throw the bridle on it.
The bridle isn't a thing that exists. It didn't pop out of the genie thingy. Look, let's get an ad for Space Quest 1.
It's too dark. You can't. You reach into the cavity and feel around. What is this? You've discovered a button hidden inside the rock.
discovered a button.
You press it and wait to
You
see
press
what
the
happens
buttons.
next.
Wait to see what happens next. Remember, in the original, this was an ad for Space Quest 1, but in this
In an
game,
instant, a man stands
it's an ad for
beside
Quest for
you.
Glory
He
2.
appears to be somewhat of an adventurer, much like yourself.
Count Five Fingers, what are you doing
I
here?
am King Graham of Daventry.
The newcomer nods in greeting.
So?
Without a word, he respectfully appraises you.
I
You
couldn't
notice
afford a
about
voice
him the manner
actor.
of one who has only recently learnt the meaning of heroism.
From where do you hail, good sir?
I
The
hail
man
from...
opens his mouth to answer, but then pauses to consider that question. Evidently deciding that irrelevant exposition would serve neither party, he casually
What?
gestures
This
to the
game
hole in the
decided
rock
not to have a
behind him.
relevant
Might I
exposition?
inquire something of your
I
identity?
live in this rock.
After a brief search of his own person, the man pulls out a scroll card and hands it to you. You
A
unroll
scroll
it, and it reads,
card?
having fulfilled
Right.
the requirements in accordance with the statutes of the famous Adventurers Correspondence School, the bearer is a qualified would-be hero.
Would-be.
The man also shows you a medallion.
He's just
Upon
repeating
it are
every
the
other
words,
word like old
Hero
Jonathan
of
Whiting.
Spielberg.
Spielberg.
You reverently return the scroll
Stop
to
it.
the man.
Reverently.
You don't say much, do you?
With a sigh
I
of
couldn't afford a
resignation,
voice
the man
actor for
shakes
me.
his head silently.
I'm gonna go kill some
Surely you might
Eskimos
speak
in
to
the
me of
desert
your
now.
adventures.
The man becomes quite
Sir
enthused
Watts, your
about the
family.
prospect of relating his most recent adventure to you. Just as he is about to speak, however,
Yeah.
He gets shot from behind!
you
Oh.
notice something on the ground that the man must have dropped. You retrieve the paper. It appears to be a scroll. Upon it is some writing. Disclaimer: you have just witnessed a rather shameless plug for the remake of Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire by the entities of AGD Interactive. Available now.
All rights reserved.
As you read
Not available
the
in all
writing, the
areas.
words
Two
are
guys from
ingrained
Andromeda.
in your mind. The
What?
scroll
Two
disappears.
two guys from Andromeda. Well, that was pointless. We already played that game, so...
We're not gonna play it now.
We're not going to play it now. If you want to see what that game is, look on our YouTube channel.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug from your folks at Where in the Doodler Incorporated.
.com.
All rights reserved.
By us.